would end up matching the contour on the opposite side of the particular object that we have modeled right here. This is in anticipation of a process we'll use a little further down the road, where we'll actually duplicate with special and duplicate this like 60 times or so. All right, so what we need to do now is we need to select what will be our negative shapes and go ahead and extrude those back. So I'll come in here and select all this. Okay, so with our negative shapes or spaces selected, let's just go ahead and go into our perspective view and now perform that extrusion. I'm going to push this down about yay far. I don't want this, this tire tread to be visually aggressive. All right, now what we need to do is we need to delete some of these faces that would otherwise interrupt the flow of our negative space. All right, but we need to leave the faces that will connect right up in here. So, you know, this edge would end up connecting up into this negative space. These faces would connect up into this area. I hope that made sense. I did a really poor job of explaining that, but you'll see in just a moment. Right now, something else I'm going to do is delete those two faces because I'm just going to have this negative space taper off into the walls of the tire. All right. So now that we have this, this piece modeled and ready to go, I'm going to go ahead and duplicate it. And I'm going to move my duplicate up and over here and start to align it with the original. All right, so I'll zoom in as close as I can get. This might be a good place to turn off your original reference. I actually don't think we'll need that anymore. All right, and it's easier to see our mesh without it. And let's just align that as closely as possible. All right, now the reason why we're doing this is just to take note of the translate on the z-axis. All right, that created a value of -1.832, and I'm just going to go ahead and write that down because when we duplicate this, we'll want to create each instance of the duplicate translated along the z-axis 1.832 units. Right, so I'll go ahead and delete this again.